So, ang ating speaker po for tonight is registered nurse. Wow! So, in relate, no, sa supplementation. And also a real estate broker in profession. So, parang yung friend ko, no, broker din. So, and feaster din po siya, okay, with Brother Bo, of course, ang ating leader dyan sa group na yan. And also, naging OFW rin siya for 4 years and employee in 5 years. And matagal siya sa negosyo. 24 years na po siya, no, na nagiging negosyante. So, pero sa industry na to, 3 years pa lang siya. Pero malaking bagay na may background ka into business kasi syempre, kakalibrate mo lang naman ibang for the industry of network marketing or multi-level marketing. And he is already gold rank, no, dito sa ating company. So, yan, dumadami na tayo. So, he will talk about no mga ways or your habits talaga no on doing this business. So, without further ado, I would like to, isa to sa mga nagustuhan kong speaker din sa presentation kasi nung bago rin po kami, yan, lagi kaming nanonood ng presentation, no, sa Zoom, ay nagustuhan ko po yung pag-deliver niya talaga kasi very clear, concise, at masarap sa tenga yung boses niya. So, yun, without further ado, no, please welcome our speaker for tonight, Sir Mon Reyes. Take it away, Sir Mon.
Hello, hello, good evening everybody. Good evening sa lahat ng leaders na nandito ngayon. And I commend you. I commend you for coming early. Talagang kitang-kita that you are yearning for more learnings kasi more learnings would mean more earnings. All right? So, for tonight, for tonight we're going to have a different kung sanay kayo na parating business presentation nyo kung napapanood. For tonight, it's going to be different because I'm going to conduct a training for tonight. And, all right. So I'm going to conduct a training for tonight and I'm going to tell you, bigyan ko na kayo ng heads up. After this training, pag ginawa nyo lahat ng sinabi ko dito sa training, magbabago po ang buhay nyo. So dun sa mga ayaw magbago ang buhay ngayon, I'm sorry pero wala po kayong magagawa kundi talagang mag-i-improve ng todo-todo yung buhay nyo. Alright. By the way, I would like to commend also syempre si Coach Harold for initiating this. This has been a great help for me as well as for the teams, for the different teams, whether cross-line. Kasi talagang nakakatulong to. It's really helped in the development of the progress of our business. And sana po ang prayer ko lang talaga parati is tuloy-tuloy tayo. Tuloy-tuloy tayo sa ating pagninegosyo at tuloy-tuloy tayo sa pag-share ng blessing sa maraming tao. Alright, so let me share my screen para mapakita ko na sa inyo kung ano yung aking topic for tonight. Alright? Ayan po. Yan ang topic ko for tonight. Discipline. Alright. Before I proceed, malinaw po ba yung voice ko? Malinaw niyo po bang naririnig ako? Alright, thank you very much. Nakikita niyo po ba ng malinaw yung aking screen? Alright, that's great, that's great. Sige po, so let's continue. My topic for tonight is 11 ways to develop this daily discipline, which is very important, especially for us who are doing the business here in Live Good. Minsan kasi itong word na discipline, parang masyado ng gas-gas na taken for granted natin. Pero napaka-importante niya. Kasi mababaliwala lahat yung training na napagdaanan natin dito kung wala tayong discipline para gawin kung ano man yung mga natutunan natin, especially to the different trainings. The past different trainings, ang gaganda. Naturuan tayo kung paano mag-prospecting, kung paano maghanap ng bagong friends, kung paano gumawa ng Facebook. However, if you don't have the discipline to push through o to persist with your business, ang tendency na babaliwala lahat. Okay, so let me define discipline. Discipline is the consistent ability to stick to tasks, routines, and goals even when motivation is low. Ang ibig sabihin lang po niyan, meron tayong task na dapat gawin para matupad natin yung mga pangarap natin, para ma-reach natin yung mga goals natin. And yung motivation is not enough. You need discipline to do that. It is the habit of prioritizing long-term success over short-term distractions, ensuring steady progress towards desired outcome. So, we should be more focused on the outcome, not the distractions. Kasi alam naman natin lahat na talagang makakaranas tayo ng mga distractions dito, makakaranas tayo ng struggles talaga. However, that should not stop us. Kasi yung end goal natin, mas malaki compared dun sa distractions natin. Kaya dapat talaga meron tayong disiplina para maabot natin yung pinaka-goals natin. Sad to say, when we talk about discipline, ang una natin pumapasok sa isip natin yung mga pagpalo ng magulang natin or yung pagtanggap na grade na 75, yung mga ganon. So, puro punishments. So, tonight, I'm going to show you a way so that you would have discipline on a different way. Hindi yung puro punishment, hindi yung puro pananakot. And hindi tayo pwedeng mag-rely on motivation alone. Kasi motivation is good for a day, but discipline is good for a lifetime. Discipline will not only change your way of doing, but it can actually change your life. And there is no shortcut to success. Mind you, there is no shortcut to success. Yung mga nakikita nating mga successful people, kala natin overnight lang sila nag-success. Hindi po. Wala pong shortcut to success. Forget quick fixes because real success comes from discipline. Alright? Now, before I proceed with my training, I want you to watch this video clip kasi this practically explains everything about discipline. And this shows exactly kung anong klaseng discipline yun dapat meron tayo in doing the business. Kung napanood nyo na yung Pursuit of Happiness, dito ko po nakuha yan. Napakagandang movie po yan. And I want you to watch this specific particular na video clip. Okay? Panoorin natin. By the way, let me know kung wala pong sound pero na-on ko naman siya beforehand.
And here I was again. Show up early.
We're all qualified persons. Qualified persons are interested in investing and have money to invest now. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Would you give me some coffee, please?
Favors for Frakish, our office manager. All day.
My name is Chris Gardner, calling for Mr. Michael Anderson.
Well, yes, sir. We're having a lunch actually this Thursday. Okay, next time. All right, I'm going to hold you to that. Okay, yes, thank you.
Who wants to give me a donut? Chris?
Yes, sir.
Feeling underrated and unappreciated.
Hello, Mr. Ronald Fryer. Why, good morning to you, sir. My name is Chris Gardner, and I'm calling from Dean Witter. Yes, I have some very, very valuable information on what's called a tax. Okay, thank you, sir.
Then catch the bus by 4 to the place where they can't spell happiness. Then the crosstown. The 22 home.
Hey, Chris!
Hey, Ralph.
I'm waiting!
All right, I got that for you, Ralph. I'm going to get that for you.
Whoever brought in the most money after 6 months was usually hired.
Yes, hello, Chris Gardner calling for Mr. Walter Hahn.
We were all working our way up call sheets to sign clients. From the bottom to the top.
Yes, sir. How
From
are
the
you,
doorman
Chris Gardner?
to the CEO.
Okay.
They'd stay till 7, but I had Christopher. I had to do in 6 hours what they'd do in 9.
Good afternoon. My name is Chris Gardner. I'm calling from Dean Witter.
In order not to waste any time, I wasn't hanging up the phone in between calls.
Okay, thank you very much.
I realized that by not hanging up the phone, I gained another 8 minutes a day.
Why, good morning to you. My name is Chris Gardner. I'm calling from Dean Witter.
I also wasn't drinking water, so I didn't waste any time in the bathroom.
Yes, I'd love to have the opportunity. Okay, no problem at all, sir. Thank you very much.
But even doing all this, after 2 months, I still didn't have time to work my way up a sheet.
Yes, hello. My name is Chris Gardner. I'm calling for Mr. Walter Ribbon.
Concerning?
Yes, ma'am. I'm calling from Dean Witter.
Just a moment.
Hello?
Mr. Ribbon. Well, hello, sir. My name's Chris Gardner. I'm calling from Dean Witter.
Yeah, Chris.
Yes, Mr. Ribbon. I would love to have the opportunity to sit with you to discuss some of our products, and I'm certain that I could be of some assistance to you.
Can you be here in 20 minutes?
20 minutes, absolutely.
Just had someone cancel. Come now. I'll give you a few minutes before the 49ers. Monday Night Football, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Bye-bye. Thank you for
Chris, what's up?
Hey, Mr. Frankish.
Hey, man, do you have 5 minutes?
Actually, I just got a green light from Walter Ribbon.
Because I have no minutes. I'm supposed to present commodities to Bromer. Could you move my car? That really helped me out. It's on Samson, half block, Silver Caprice. Just move it to the other side of Samson. They're street sweeping. There's spaces. Hang on to these. I have backups in my desk. And you have to jimmy that.
Jimmy, what?
You have to jimmy the key. And the other doors don't unlock. You have to jimmy it.
Jimmy in it. Oh no! Oh, come on!
People keep on learning. Soldier,
Here's the file, Mr. Ribbon.
Thank you.
keep on moving.
Hey, thanks a lot. Oh, yeah, thanks. Great idea.
Keep on turning.
No!
Powers keep on lying.
Rachel, get Rasushi on the phone for me, please.
Keep on dying. Keep on turning. 'Cause it won't be too long. I'm so done letting let me try it again. 'Cause my last time on earth I lived a whole world of sin. I'm so glad that I know more than I knew then. Gonna keep on trying till I reach my highest ground. Till I reach my highest ground. No one's gonna bring me down.
Hi.
I'm Chris Gardner. I have an appointment with Walter Ribbon.
Oh, you just missed him.
Thank you.
No one's gonna bring me down. Oh no. Till I reach my highest ground. No. No one's gonna bring me down. Oh no. Till
Yan. That video clip practically explains everything about discipline. Nakita niyo yung disiplina niya. Just to give you a context, he's actually competing with 20 other interns at isa lang ang pipiliin. Kaya he really has to give his all. Napansin niyo, hindi na siya umiinom para wala siyang bathroom break. Hindi niya na binababa yung phone para tuloy-tuloy yung pagtawag niya. And he's practically doing everything. Just fast forward natin, tinuloy-tuloy pa rin niya yung disiplina niya. Everyday pa rin siya pumapasok doing the same routine. And that led him to success. Okay, kasi meron siyang malaking goal. And that's our number one. We have to set big goals. Big goals. Ano yung goal niya? Number one is talagang maging number one dun sa internship. Siya yung manalo over 20 other interns at siya yung mapili ng company to be hired. Same here with Live Good. With Live Good, meron din dapat tayong mga goals. We have to set those goals. Okay? And it has to be big goals. Okay? Kasi kung maliit yung goal, kung maliit yung mga goals natin, hindi tayo mag-e-effort. Okay? Kung sobrang laki naman yung goals natin, mapaparalyze tayo kasi hindi kaya. It has to be big enough. Big enough na kailangan our goals should be big enough para maging invested tayo. Ano ibig sabihin ng invested? We would put effort to achieving those goals. Are you getting me? So yun, kailangan natin talagang mag-set ng goals. Hindi naman pwede yung goals natin napakadaling ma-achieve. Kailangan medyo mahihirapan tayo, masasaktan tayo, macha-challenge tayo. Para tayo mismo mag-i-invest ng effort, ng time, ng talent natin para ma-achieve yung goals na yon. So that's the number one. The very first way to have daily discipline. Alright? So, number 2 natin, yung goals na isinet natin dapat clear. Very clear and very personal sa atin. Kasi most of the time when we're setting goals, nakiki-copy-paste din tayo eh. Nakita natin si Coach Harold bumili ng Raptor. Gusto ko rin magkaroon ng Raptor. Kaso sa kanya may meaning yun. Personal sa kanya yun eh. Imagine, lumaki si Coach Harold sa may Caloocan na parating binabaha. So kailangan niya talaga pick up or truck na malaking sasakyan. Ikaw, para saan yun? Hindi personal sa'yo yun, nakigaya ka lang. So kailangan, yung goal mo should have a meaning to you. May personal meaning sa'yo yan. Unang-una, ano yung mga goals na nasiset natin? Gusto nating kumita ng pera, di ba? Bakit mo gustong kumita ng pera? Kasi malaki yung utang ko sa credit card, gusto ko mabayaran yung credit card ko. Bakit mo gustong mabayaran yung credit card mo? Kasi nga may utang eh. So bakit mo nga gustong mabayaran yung credit card mo? Yung pala kasi naranasan ko na araw-araw may tumatawag sa akin at nangungulit telling me na magbayad na ako ng credit card. And I want that to stop. Now your goal became personal to you. So when you are setting goals, make sure that that is something personal sa'yo. Let's take, for example, one of my goals, one of my long-term goal is talagang maka-travel abroad. It's something personal to my wife. Kasi nung bata pa siya, yun na yung gusto niya, mag-travel. The reason na nag-nursing siya, kasi alam niya, pag nurse ka, makakapag-travel ka abroad, right? Tapos hindi rin niya natuloy yun. Ang nangyari, kasama ko siya, nagbabarko kami before, kasi gusto niya mag-travel. Pero still working pa rin siya. She was traveling but still working. But this time, I want it different. Kung magta-travel kami, we want to travel, pero we want to travel as tourists. Alright? So yun, kailangan mo maging personal yung goals mo. And one way, one tip to make it personal to you, tanungin mo bakit. Bakit yan yung goal ko? Bakit yan yung goal ko? Bakit yan yung goal ko? Until that time, naging personal na sa'yo or naging emotional ka na dun sa sagot na ibibigay mo in setting your goals. Alright? Now, why is goal important? Kasi people with goals succeed because they know exactly where they are going. Pag meron kang goal in mind, actually, don't just have it in your mind, write it down para magkaroon ka ng commitment sa sarili mo, natutuparin mo yung mga goals na yan. Write it down. Be committed to it. Be invested to it. Alright? So yun ngayon, yung goals na yan, yung mga sinulat mo, yung mga inisip mo na personal sa'yo, yan yung magpo-push sa'yo to do everything you can to reach your goal, to reach your destiny. Alright? Now, you already have your goal, alam mo na yung destination mo, alam mo na kung paano pupunta, you have to remember that every day matters. Okay? In fact, si Coach Harold, iba yung dating dito eh. Si Coach Harold, every second matters. And I could attest to this kasi nagstay ako sa hub for some time. And there was one morning na pumunta siya ng maaga because they were about to go to a meeting. However, hindi pa ready na umalis agad. So what he did, talagang nag-set up siya, nag-live siya there and then kasi sayang yung oras ng paghihintay niya. Every minute, every second matters. Every day matters. You have to take action every day. Kasi hindi ka pwedeng magpatamad-tamad eh. Minsan kasi we're relying on motivation, we're relying on feelings. Feeling natin tulad ngayon, maulan. Diba? Ang sarap matulog. Pero since we are committed, we have the discipline to do this, here you are. All 29 of you attending this training kasi alam mo na itong training na to makakatulong sa business mo, makakatulong sa paggawa mo ng Live Good. Alright? So you have to remember that. If you know that everyday matters, guess what? Everyday pagising mo, talagang you'll take action. Araw-araw pagising mo, wala kang gagawin kung di isipin ano ang gagawin ko ngayon para ma-reach ko yung goal ko. And that's discipline. Now, number 4 is don't argue with the plan. Meron tayong plano dito, meron tayong sistema dito. Ano yung system natin? Get in, plug in, stay in. What does that mean? Attend ka ng trainings, attend ka ng presentation. Online tayo. We are 99% online, 1% offline. So, kung online tayo, talagang magdala ka ng magdala ka ng guest mo for every presentation. Magdala ka ng team mo every time na meron tayong training na ganito. Don't argue with the plan. Kasi yan na yung nagpa-success sa maraming tao eh. Kung sasalungat ka pa, kung kukontra ka pa, if you would reinvent the wheel, the tendency is mangangapa ka na naman. Eto, may nagbagi na dito eh, may nanalo na dito eh, may naging successful na dito eh, bakit mo pa sasalungatin? Because when you start a process, you cannot question it, you cannot hesitate. Kailangan mo lang gawin. Alright? Now, in every business, especially Live Good business, the process is always business continuity. Okay? Wherever you are right now, meron parating process para dyan. Let's say, for example, bagong sali ka pa lang. You're just an unranked affiliate member. Ang business continuity mo would be to recruit people or to sponsor people. So, ano gagawin mo? Prospecting ka. Prospecting ka. Diyan mo i-apply yung mga natutunan mo kay Coach Nix at yung mga yung script na natutunan natin kay Coach Joy. So, i-apply mo dyan, prospecting ka. Pag naging bronze ka na, asan ka na? You have to learn more. Bakit? Teaching ka naman. You have to teach your people kasi may downline ka na eh. Meron nang tumitingin sa'yo. You have to stand as leader already. Diba? Pag naging silver ka, another hat would be worn. Kasi ikaw, this time, marami na yung tao mo. So, you have to start organizing them. So, there are different processes in every situation. Just one thing. Never argue with the process. Always follow the process. Dito nag-a-apply yung yes, coach, yes, apps, yes, mentor. Always say mentor kung ano man yung naging plano ng mentor mo para sa'yo. Kasi mas alam ng mentor mo kung ano yung direction mo towards your success. Kasi naranasan niya na yon. Alright? So again, don't argue with the plan. If you don't argue with the plan, you would have daily discipline to continue doing your tasks and routines and goals and reaching your goals every day yan. Okay? And then another thing is you should have a no matter what mindset. Sabi nga ni Coach Elmo, 3 klase yung commitment, di ba? Una yung I'll try. Pangalawa yung I'll do my best. Pangatlo yung I'll do everything I can. Yun yung no matter what mindset. You have to give your all. You have to give everything para ma-reach mo yung goal mo. Kailangan mong i-pressure yung sarili mo. Remember, ang diamond, coal lang yan, pero dinaan sa mabigat na pressure kaya siya nagiging diamond. Same thing with Live Good. Minsan makakaramdam ka talaga ng pressure dito. Makakaramdam ka ng pressure whereby in every stages. Let's say, for example, affiliate ka ngayon, i-pressure mo yung sarili mo na makapag-sponsor ka ng maraming tao dito. Maka-rank up ka to bronze. Now, bronze ka na, pressure yourself to learn so that you can teach your people kung ano yung ginawa mo. You have to pressure yourself as if your life is depending on what you are doing. Alright? No matter what, kailangan mong gawin lahat ng kailangan mong gawin para matupad yung goals mo. Now, I want to share this to you. This is something very good. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows that it must run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. Every morning, a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. It doesn't matter whether you are a lion or a gazelle. when the sun comes up, you had better be running. That's the kind of discipline you should have. You have to do your task, your routine. You have to reach your goal as if your life is depending on it. Diba? Yung life nung gazelle, nung gazelle is depending on how he would run faster than the lion. Si lion naman, yung life niya rin is depending on how he would outrun the slowest gazelle. Otherwise, magugutom siya. Dapat yung reach mo, yung pag-reach mo sa goal mo, you have to do it. You have to do it no matter what, as if your life is depending on it. And when you have that kind of discipline, I'm telling you, every day you would always be running. You would always be on the go. You would always be in action. All right? Now, hindi naman pwedeng puro action lang. Hindi naman pwedeng suntok sa buwan lang. Kung ano lang maisipan mong gawin, yun yung gagawin mo. You have to have a routine. Kaya you have to plan a daily routine as well. Yes, you do. Tignan natin yung mga bata dito, yung mga estudyante. Yung mga bata magagaling sa routine yan, di ba? Gumigising sila ng 5 o'clock, tapos diretso na sila sa banyo, maliligo sila, mag-aalmusal sila before 5:30 or 6 o'clock. By 6 o'clock, dapat ready na sila kasi darating na yung school bus nila, sasakay na sila doon. Tapos pagdating sa school, magpa-flag ceremony sila. May routine sila. And then, alam na nila yung gagawin nila from the time they wake up until the time na makauwi sila sa bahay again at around 4:30 at tutuloy nila yung pag-aaral nila para makapag-prepare sila for the following day. So that's routine. Now, why is routine important? Kasi yung habit natin na-form sa routine yan. Routine is something that you do repeatedly until it becomes normal to you. So you have to create a routine that becomes automatic and normal to you. It's really up to you. Kung anong oras ka gigising, ano yung unang gagawin mo. Maybe at 6 o'clock, you start following up people. At 7 o'clock, you start reaching out to new prospects. Diba? At around sometimes in the afternoon, that's the time you start adding to more prospect on your list. Mga ganon. There should always be a routine, and that routine should always be followed kasi habits are formed through routines. And there is a study that says yung ginagawa mo every day for 21 days, magiging habit mo. So make sure that you come up with a routine, you plan for a daily routine, you do it every day. Huwag ka lang mag 21 days, make it 30 days para talagang maging normal na sa'yo. Diba? Parang pagtutoothbrush lang yan eh. Remember nung mga bata tayo, pinipilit pa tayo ng mga parents natin mag-toothbrush eh. Pero right now, it's very normal to us. After we eat, we brush our teeth. Before we sleep, we brush our teeth. When we wake up, we brush our teeth. Wala nang nagsasabi sa'yo kasi habit mo na, normal na sa'yo. If you could make your routine, a routine that would always bring you closer to your goal, a daily thing that it becomes normal and a habit to you, I'm telling you, you're on your way to success. But it would entail commitment. Kailangan committed ka. Hindi pwede yung may routine ka na, pero you're just doing it whenever you feel like doing it. Commitment is the key. Kailangan you have to follow through with what you started until the end. And not just finish it, you have to finish it well. All right? So, if your goal is to become one of the diamonds, hindi yun yung end eh. Hindi yun yung pinaka finish line. Yes, it's the finish line kasi yun yung goal mo, maging diamond. But you have to do it well. Ano ibig sabihin ng doing it well? You have to have a strong team. Meaning dun sa team mo, dapat yung mga team nila nag-i-improve din, lumalaki din. Meron ka na sa team mong naging platinum, marami ka ng gold, marami ka ng silver. And they are continuously doing everything they can so that they would be able to become diamonds as well. That's what I call doing it well. Di ba? Ganyan dapat yung attitude mo. Ganyan dapat yung commitment mo. Hindi pwede yung pwede na. Hindi pwede yung bahala na kung ano mangyari. Dapat it has to be intentional. This is my goal, this is my plan. I have to stick to it. Ito yung mga task ko, ito yung routine ko. I have to be committed to doing it every day. Okay, kasi expected sa'yo yan eh. When you progress, every time there is growth, di ba? Every next level demands a different you. Kasi yung struggles mo different eh. Yung mga may encounter mong objections, all different. Lahat ng gagawin mong bago, parating mas mahirap yan every time you progress. Kasama sa growth talaga yan eh. When you experience growth, talagang pahirap ng pahirap yung ginagawa mo. But here's the thing. The moment you surpass all of those difficulties and finally you are on reaching your goal already, dun mo naman mararamdaman yung talagang satisfaction that everything is worth it. Alright? Kitang-kita niyo naman, level 1, apoy lang, tapos tusok-tusok na, tapos may ahas na. Different struggles in every level of your life. And if you continuously grow, I'm telling you, you would be experiencing different struggles as well. But the key is, you have to surpass those struggles. That's why commitment is very important. That's why discipline is very important. But once you know this, tatawanan mo na lang yan eh. Kasi nga, you are focused on the end goal. And you know very well na pag napaglagpasan ko to, everything is worth it. Alright? Now, here's the thing. Sorry. Here's the thing. Every time na talagang you are entering into a growth, nagkakaroon talaga ng changes. Nagkakaroon ng changes sa buhay mo. In fact, magkakaroon ka ng tinatawag na transformation. Diba, babala ko nga kanina, itong training na to, pag ginawa mo ng tama, magbabago ang buhay mo. Magkakaroon ka ng transformation. Yung caterpillar, kailangan mamatayan ng 3 araw inside the cocoon bago siya maging butterfly. But, the caterpillar is willing to go through it kasi alam niya yung process ng transformation. Naiintindihan niya yung process ng transformation. Same thing with you. Kasi tayo, mga tao, we are more leaning towards comfort than discomfort. We are leaning towards comfort than hard work. So ang tendency talaga, your body and brain will do everything it can to resist growth and change. Pero you know for a fact that you have to go through this transformation. Kailangan mong pagdaanan tong transformation para ma-reach mo yung goal mo, para ma-reach mo yung growth mo, para ma-reach mo yung success mo. And once you understand that, kahit ano pang struggles, kahit ano pang pahirap, kahit gaano pa kahirap yung pagdadaanan mo, kahit pumasok ka sa cocoon at magstay ka doon ng 3 araw, if you know for a fact that you will become butterfly after 3 days, then you would be willing to do so. And that would develop your daily discipline. Alright? You have to understand the transformation process. Now, hindi lang yung brains natin tsaka yung body natin ang magta-try mag-resist ng change. In fact, our feelings as well will try to resist change. Kasi nga, masyado tayong into comfort talaga. That's our nature. We would rather be comfortable than do hard work. We would rather have comfort than sacrifice. Now, the feelings would be there. There would be time that you would feel off. Especially kung ganito yung weather. Pagising mo sa umaga, ang lamig-lamig, ang sarap pa matulog. Pero alam mo, kailangan mo mag-follow up. Kailangan mong kumausap ng tao. Bakit? Kasi that is your task. You have a goal to reach. Alright? So even if your feelings tell you that you are tired, stressed, and alone in this struggle, You have to go above the feelings and do what is expected of you to do. Now that's discipline. All right? And don't worry. Don't worry if you're struggling, if you feel stuck, if you feel na talagang nag-iisa ka. Because sometimes when we are in the dark place, you think that you've been buried. But actually, you've been planted. Meaning, again, balik tayo sa transformation. Yung buto, talagang nililibing yan para tumubo at maging plant. Right? Ganon din sa'yo. Minsan, feeling mo alone ka, stressed ka, pagod ka na. You feel that you are in the dark. Don't worry about it. You're not buried. You are being planted. Kasi it's time for you to grow. Okay? Now, hindi lang yung feeling mo ang magre-resist sa'yo. In fact, yung brain mo mismo, yung brain mo kalaban mo rin sa obtaining discipline. Kasi yung brain mo sasabihin sa'yo, matulog ka pa, ang sarap matulog, ang lamig ngayon eh. Bukas mo na lang gawin yan. Remember yung training ni Coach Carl, yung about procrastination? Tanggalin na natin yung procrastination. Tanggalin na natin yung pagpapabukas. In other words, resist your brain. If your brain is telling you, forget about it, magpahinga ka na lang, it's time to rest, forget about it. If there is something that you need to do for the day para ma-reach yung goal mo, get up, run, do it. Be disciplined enough to continue doing what you are supposed to do. Because success requires constant hard work and fighting against comfort and instant pleasure. However, that your brain will tell you, maging komportable ka. Yun. So, do you see this? Yung discipline, ang number one na kalaban natin to obtain discipline is really ourselves. Our feelings, our brains, our body, even our motivation. Diba? However, motivation is not enough. If you feel down and feeling hard, stressed, tired, unmotivated, motivate yourself. Huwag na kayong maghanap pa kung saan-saan. Huwag na kayong maghanap pa sa upline nyo. Baka busy yung upline nyo. Ikaw mismo, i-motivate mo yung sarili mo. Paano? Look at your goals. Look at your big goals. Ito yung reason kaya ako ginagawa yung Live Good eh. Hindi ako pwedeng tumigil hanggat hindi ko naaabot to. Ganon dapat. Resist your brain. Sabihin mo kay brain mo, I'll take over from here. Ako na muna ang bahala. I know you want to be comfortable pero I have to do this. I have to have this hard work. Diba? Tapos pwede mo naman i-set aside muna yung pleasure. Kasi time will come when you finally reach your goal, pleasure would come in. Tears will be rolling down your cheek kasi you would be crying in happiness. Alright? Now, the best way para talagang to resist your brain is to find pleasure in hard work. Kahit gaano pa kahirap yung ginagawa mo, kahit everyday ka nahihirapan, everyday ka nare-reject, everyday kang talagang kayod, hataw, find happiness in there. Find pleasure in there. In other words, enjoy the journey. Kasi the goal is your destination. And you would be experiencing that goal in a moment. Diba? However, it is the journey. It is the journey that would take time. Yan yung journey, yung araw-araw mong dadaanan talaga eh. Yung goal, once you become a diamond, congratulations, you're already a diamond. Diba? Goal reached. Yes, you would enjoy yourself. Yes, mararamdaman mo yung success. Yes, mararamdaman mo that everything na pinagdaanan mo is all worth it. Pero para hindi ka na mabahala, maproblema dun sa mga pinagdadaanan mo, dun sa mga struggles mo, dun sa mga difficulties na pagdadaanan mo, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Alright? And doing this 11, 11 ways, I'm telling you, you would have discipline. And your discipline would lead you to success. Your success would give you a great life. So again, 11 ways to develop daily discipline. Make sure you take notes of this. Number 1, set big goals. Not just ordinary goals, not just goals na kayang-kaya mong abutin. Otherwise, mawawalan ka, hindi ka magbibigay ng effort. Make it something that you would be invested to. Alright? Set clear goals. Make it personal to you. Tanungin mong paulit-ulit, bakit yan yung goal ko? Bakit yan yung goal ko? Hanggang sa yung sagot mo, maging emotional na para sa'yo. Alright? And then know that every day matters. Meaning, you have to get up, you have to run, you have to do everything para ma-reach mo yung goal mo. Be disciplined to do everything to reach your goal every day. May task ka, may routine ka, may plan ka, follow through. Make sure that you know that every day matters. Don't argue with the plan. Huwag ka muna mag-imbento. Kasi meron nang nag-succeed dun sa planong binigay sa'yo. Sumunod ka na lang. Yes, up. Yes, up. Yes, mentor. Yes, coach. I'll do that. Ilang beses na tayo sinasabihan, kumuha ka ng 3. Yung 3, turuan mo kumuha ng 3. Ilan dito yung ginawa na yon? Di ba? Samantalang yun lang ang nagpa-succeed sa kanila. Yun lang ang nagpa-diamond sa kanila. Ba't hindi mo pa ginagawa? Maging disiplinado ka na ngayon. If you know that, if you don't argue with the plan, I'm telling you, tuloy-tuloy ka lang, dire-diretso ka lang, araw-araw ka magkakaroon ng disiplinang gawin yung dapat mong gawin. And build a no matter what mindset. No matter what, kahit ano pa mangyari, umulan, bumagyo, dumulubyo, tuloy-tuloy ako kasi I have a goal, I have a plan, I have something to do. And I would not stop until I reach that goal. Plan a routine. Your routine will create your habit, and your habit will become normal and automatic to you. And once that happens, dire-diretso ka na to your success. But you have to be committed. Commitment is doing something that you need to do even when nobody is watching. You have to be committed to your dreams. You have to be committed to your tasks. You have to be committed to your goals. Understand the transformation process. Pagdadaanan mo talaga yan. Magbabago talaga yung buhay mo, but you have to understand. Don't resist it. Huwag mong labanan. Remember, always picture the butterfly or the caterpillar. Bago siya naging butterfly, pumasok siya sa cocoon, namatay siya for 3 days only to become a butterfly. Pagdadaanan mo yan. Whether it's hardship, it's struggle, it's difficulties, pagdadaanan mo yan. But always remember to go above your feelings. Kasi minsan, nagpapatalo ka sa feelings mo eh. Sabi ng feelings mo, pagod ka na, stressed out ka na, tumigil ka na, umayaw ka na. Alam nyo, napakadaling mag-quit. Napakadaling mag-quit. So since madali siyang gawin, ipagpaliban na muna natin. Tuloy-tuloy lang muna tayo sa task natin, malay natin, maabot natin yung goals natin. And if we have the discipline, I'm assuring you na talagang maaabot mo yung goals mo. Resist your brain. Resist your brain. Gawin mong mas malakas yung will mo. Yung will mo to succeed, yung will to achieve your goals, your will to become diamond, to become crown diamonds. Gawin mo mas malakas yun kesa dun sa dinidikta ng brain mo na magpahinga ka muna, malamig ang panahon, pwede naman bukas yan. Di ba? Resist your brain and always find pleasure in hard work. In fact, celebrate hard work. When you're experiencing hard work, when you're experiencing difficulties, rejection, try to celebrate. Not necessarily like a big celebration. Try to celebrate by having your favorite coffee, by having your favorite drink. Why? Because you know for a fact that since you are encountering this difficulty, you are being transformed. You are being transformed, you are growing, and you are being led to your success. Now, discipline, very important. Very important, and it has to be daily. Si motivation, namamatay yan isang araw lang. Pero si discipline, once you have it, once you've formed it, it will be a lifetime for you. And discipline will lead to habit. Discipline leads to habit. Habits lead to consistency. Consistency leads to growth. And you know for a fact that growth leads to success. Now, I want you to fast forward. I know some of you are bronze, some of you are silver, some of you are unranked, some of you are gold like me. Tapos ang layo pa natin sa goals natin, di ba? Pero let's fast forward. Let's think na naabot na natin yung goals natin. And I want you to watch this. I want you to feel how is it to be successful? How is it to reach your goal? I want you to be emotional about this. Panoorin natin to.
I thought I'd wear a shirt today, you know, being the last day and all.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. But wear one tomorrow, though, okay? Because tomorrow's going to be your first day. If you'd like to work here as a broker. Would you like that, Chris?
Yes, sir.
Good. We couldn't be happier. So, welcome. Was it as easy as it looked?
No, sir. No, sir, it wasn't.
Well, good luck, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Oh, Chris. I almost forgot.
Thank you.
This part of my life, this little part, is called happiness.
Who's the king of the jungle?
Gorilla.
The gorilla? The gorilla? No. Lion.
Oh, yeah, lion. Hey, Dad, listen to this. Knock, knock.
Oh, who's there?
Shelby.
Shelby who?
Shelby coming around the mountain when she comes. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nobody.
Nobody who? Nobody who? Oh. No, that's funny. I like that one.
You see, discipline can actually change your life. Kaya napakaganda nitong training na to. This is actually, this training is not just for you. This training is even for me because I'm a work in progress still. Nandun pa rin ako, nakafocus on my success, doing everything. Pero minsan talagang nag-fail pa rin eh. Pero ang maganda nito, I always rise up. I always rise up to the task on hand. I always make sure that I have this discipline again to do everything I can, to do everything, no matter what, so that I'll be able to reach the success. Because success is not magic. Hindi po magic ang success. Yung nakita natin, si Coach Fernand, Crown Diamond na, hindi po magic yan. It's years and years of discipline, doing things again and again and again. And finally, it's paying off. Imagine how he feels right now that he's already a Crown Diamond. Si Coach Harold, yung mabilis niyang pagiging diamond, hindi po magic yan. Again, it's discipline, continuous hard work, at tuloy-tuloy na perseverance. Success is not magic. It's discipline. So with that, thank you very much. This is Coach Mon Reyes and I hope na meron po kayo napulot kahit konti sa aking na-share sa inyong training tonight. So, tapos na po ako. I'm going to transfer the floor now or the virtual floor to our host, Coach Joy. And if there are people who has questions, tanong nyo lang po if there are some clarifications, and then I would be more than willing to answer those questions. Again, thank you very much for staying. I really hope na kahit papano na-bless ko kayo. And I'm always rooting for your success. Continue, have the discipline, and go all the way to become Crown Diamond no matter what. All right? Thank you!
Thank you so much, Sir Mon. So, paulan na naman natin ng thank you sa ating chat box. Guys, no? Si Sir Mon, ang dami ko ring na-take notes, no? Sobrang refresher talaga. Tama si Sir Mon, no? Yung training natin na gantong collaboration, it's really not, for me, simula rin yung nag-start, it's really not for just the viewer or for just the the participants. It's also for the speaker itself. Kasi kami rin nare-refresh, nare-remind, di ba? Hindi naman kasi tayo, kumbaga perfect na alam mo na siya, di ba? Hanggat maaari nga is upsize your cup. Hanggat maaari yun, di ba? The best, the most expensive or the best way to learn from the experiences from other people's life, diba? So, malaki yung nasa savings mo doon because, yun nga, may mga pagkakataon na malaki ang tuition fee. Mga bagay-bagay na minsan nadadapa ka or nasasablay ang mga decision mo. Kaya maganda po na nag-a-attend po tayo ng gantong trainings, no? So, thank you, Sir Mon, for actually refreshing us. Ganda rin po talaga ng movie na share ni Sir Mon kanina. Mamaya po pwede niyo pong panoorin, no? Maganda, marami pong learnings doon. Galing din talaga po ng ano na yon, ng movie na yon ni Will Smith. Ayan. So, I think naka-record. So, pwede rin po natin i-share, lalo na sa mga brownout ngayon. Siyempre, hindi natin maiwasan. Bagyo ngayon, brownout, walang internet, ganyan. May recording to ni ni Abs Harold. So, thank you so much, Abs Harold, no, sa pa-recording na ito. Pwede po natin ma-review. Okay? Baka po may gusto kayong itanong, tips kay Sir Mon. Ayan.